You know, some apps feel like they work by pure magic. You do something simple and they give you this incredible result back. Well, today we're diving into one of those apps. It's called PlantWise, and we're going to peel back the curtain to see exactly how this little botanist in your pocket really works.
I mean, come on, we've all been there, right? You're out on a walk, maybe in a park or just down your own street, and you see this plant that just stops you in your tracks. And you get that little pang of curiosity. What is that? It's such a universal feeling.
Now, what if in that exact moment, instead of just wondering, you could tap into this massive collective brain? That's really the promise here. It's not just about getting help from one expert. It's like having a virtual army of them, all on call, right from your phone. And that, right there, brings us to PlantWise. The whole idea is to be exactly that, a botanist in your pocket. It's designed to be a bridge, a bridge between our very digital lives and the natural world that's all around us. A world that we see but maybe don't always fully understand. And this quote, I think, really gets to the heart of its mission. It's not just about naming things to satisfy your curiosity. No, the real goal is to act as a bridge that empowers you. It's about turning that what is it moment into real knowledge so you can actually become a better, more confident plant caregiver. Okay, so how does it pull it off? How does it take one simple photo and turn it into this huge treasure trove of information? Let's break down that process that feels like magic, step by step. The whole journey is just brilliantly simple. You either snap a new picture or you upload one you already have. Then the app does its thing, the AI analysis, and for that, you do need an internet connection. But here is the really slick part. Once it finds a match, it automatically saves it to your phone. That means your whole history of plant discoveries is available anytime, even when you're totally offline. So what's actually happening during that AI analysis step? Well, your photo gets beamed up to the cloud, and up there, these really powerful computers use something called computer vision. They're trained to analyze everything: the shape of the leaves, the color of the petals, the texture, and they compare it against this gigantic plant database to find a match. And it does all of that in just a couple of seconds. It's wild. And what you get back isn't just a simple name. It gives you both. You get the common name, like snake plant, which is super easy to remember, but you also get the scientific name, Dracaena trifasciata. And that's perfect, because it works for everybody, from the person who just bought their first houseplant to a serious botany enthusiast. But honestly, just identifying the plant, that's only scratching the surface. The real power of an app like this is everything that comes next. It's not just a plant encyclopedia. Think of it more like a complete, personalized instruction manual for that specific plant. And the level of detail here is just incredible. It's not just give it some sun. It's everything: precise light requirements, watering schedules, what kind of soil it likes, when to fertilize. It even covers things like toxicity for your pets and kids, which is absolutely crucial. You even find out how big it's going to get. It's the whole shebang. Okay, this is one of my favorites. The app gives you a super clear care difficulty rating: beginner, intermediate, or advanced. For anyone new to plants, this is a total game changer. It helps you know what you're getting into before you buy the plant, setting you up for success instead of, a sad brown plant a month later. And remember that autosave feature? Well, all of this amazing information gets saved locally on your phone in what's called an SQL database. Now, what that actually means for you is that you are, bit by bit, building your own personal, pocket-sized encyclopedia of every plant you've ever identified. It becomes this living journal of your own botanical journey. So as cool as this is for your own garden or your own houseplants, the vision behind PlantWise is way bigger than that. It's truly built with the global community in mind, designed to be a useful tool for anyone, anywhere on the planet. And if you want proof of that global vision, look no further. The app supports over 100 languages. Just let that sink in for a second. That's a staggering commitment to making this knowledge accessible to as many people as possible. It's a core part of its DNA. And this isn't just token support for a handful of languages either. We're talking major world languages, yeah, but also deep regional languages like Tamil and Gujarati, African languages like Swahili and Yoruba, and even specialized ones like Esperanto and Latin for the academics out there. This is what true inclusivity in tech really looks like. All right, so for our final section, let's pop the hood a bit. We'll look at the technology that makes all of this possible, and even more exciting, where this idea of a digital greenhouse could take us in the future. So this is the tech that makes it all hum. It's built with Flutter, which is why it runs so smoothly on both iPhones and Androids. That clean, modern look, that comes from Material Design 3. And as we've said, That SQLite database is the secret to keeping your personal encyclopedia right there in your pocket. It's really a masterclass in how smart, solid engineering can create an experience that just feels seamless.
And this all leads us to the biggest, most exciting question, doesn't it? Once you can instantly identify any plant on Earth and know exactly how to care for it, what's next? Where can this technology possibly go from here?
Well, the potential is it's mind-boggling. Imagine pointing your camera at a leaf not to identify the plant, but to diagnose a disease it has. Or using augmented reality to see exactly how a full-grown oak tree would look in your backyard before you even dig the hole. This kind of stuff isn't just an app anymore. It's a real glimpse into a future where technology doesn't pull us away from nature, but actually helps us connect with it on a much, much deeper level.